Most of you guys probably know by now just how much I love my motorcycle camping. Some of you probably even know how much I love my gadgets. But when it comes to gadgets for motorcycle camping, there's a couple of criteria that need to be met. And probably the most important one is size and weight. Obviously when you're on a motorcycle you want to keep things as compact as possible and lightweight. Also of course those gadgets need to be useful. If they're not getting used regularly, they get turfed out of my kit. I'm not going to bring stuff that doesn't get used. It's also a big plus if these gadgets have more than one use. If they've got multiple uses while you're camping, they're very likely to stay in the kit. That being said, in this video I've got 3 products to show you guys from a company that I'm really starting to appreciate. These guys are doing stuff that I don't think not too many others are doing, and you know, they're doing it really well. And that company is Flextail. Maybe you heard of them, maybe you haven't, but they are doing some pretty cool things. So the 3 sweet little products from Flextail that I want to show you guys today are the Zero Pump, which is a brand new product. It is a micro pump for sleeping mats. I've also got the Tiny Repel, which is you know, a compact portable insect repellent. Very cool. And last but not least, the Zero Pillow, which is an inflatable pillow. We'll start with the brand new Zero Pump. This thing is tiny, man. I can't even express to you guys how small it is. I'll tell you guys some of the pertinent specs as I show you a bit of an unboxing video as we go along. When it comes to lightweight and portable, you just can't beat the Zero Pump, guys. This thing weighs 58 grams. That's with the optional rechargeable battery and an adapter to fit your air bed or sleeping pad. So it inflates as well as deflates. It comes with 6 nozzles. 6 nozzle adapters to fit a whole range of different airbeds. The battery is replaceable, of course. You can buy a couple of them and bring a spare if you're worried about it going flat. But it will pump your sleeping pad up several times, depending on the size of it. Apparently with one around about the size of mine, it'll do it 17 times, so that's pretty impressive. You do need to double click the button on the pump to activate it, which is, you know, a safety thing, so it doesn't accidentally get activated while it's in your bag or your tank bag or whatever. Now it does crack out 68 decibels when it's running. I'll show you guys that shortly. You know, it's not silent. It's not as silent as a hand pump or, you know, a pump stack or anything like that, but you know, it's one of those things. Now I will quickly mention here that Flextail also offer free shipping on all their products, pretty much worldwide I believe, so that's pretty cool. Now I'll quickly run through the specs of the Tiny Repel. That's the repellent unit. It weighs 150 grams or 299 grams with the case, including 1 pack of you know, the repellent mats. That's me weighing it myself, not what they say. It is IPX5 waterproof and also drop proof. It reaches 110 degrees in 50 seconds. It has 2 separate modes. You've got camp mode, which is a double press. The light goes green. It gives you a 10-foot radius of protection for 10 hours. If you press the button again, the light goes red. That gives you outdoor mode, and that gives you a 30-foot zone for 7 hours of runtime. Now that's, you know, it's going to depend on how much wind is blowing at the time and everything like that, but that's a basic guide. It also has a lantern function, which is really freaking cool. It can do as low as 50 lumens, and that'll last for 50 hours, all the way up to 400 lumens, which will last for 9 hours. It has a magnetic base, so you can stick it to things magnetically, metal objects of course. It has a tripod mount on the bottom, which is cool. A little hook, which you can hang it inside your tent or carry it on your backpack or whatever. And you can also use it as a power bank if you're in a desperate situation, need to charge your phone up or whatever. The repellent mats that come from Flextail are effective for 6 hours on windless days. They are odorless and effective against mosquitoes and midges. Now, as I say, they're not as effective on windy days, but generally on windy days, the bugs aren't bothering you anyway. They're just getting blown away by the wind. So there is that. Okay, now quickly, the Zero Pillow. There's not much to say about this one. It is an inflatable B-shaped pillow. It comes in 2 different thicknesses. You've got standard or extra thick, 2 different colors. It's lightweight and compact, 232 grams as I weighed it, including the little bag that it comes in. It has a removable and washable outer. There's an elastic strap that can go around your sleeping pad to hold it in place. Imagine having a spot like this all to yourself on a 37 degree Celsius sunny day hot. It is hot. Now it is quite thirsty work this, so as always it's important to stay calm and keep hydrated. So cheers guys. Rolling around in boardies and riding boots to avoid the old snake bite. Anyway, let's get onto this airbed and pump it up with the Flextail Zero pump. So this is actually the little carry case that the tiny Repel comes in. It's kind of got a slot here that the Zero pump almost fits in perfectly. I don't know if that's by design or not, but yeah, normally your charge cord sits in there. Yeah, there we go, the Zero pump with the adapter that fits the Sea to Summit sleeping pad on it. Ready to rock and roll. How small that thing is, like legit, you know, you throw it in your duffel or whatever, it ain't taking up much room. Now the thing is, electronic devices can fail. You know, you don't want to be pumping this up with your mouth. If your battery goes flat or whatever, something happens to it. So, you know, I've got my pump sack on standby in there. That thing weighs literally nothing, takes up zero space, so that's for emergencies. Keep the pump sack. But this thing just makes life a little bit easier. So let's go Zero pump, let's do it. So it's plugged in there. You don't have to like hold it or anything, you can just set it going and walk away. But it doesn't take that long anyway. Double tap, off she goes. Oh, wait. I think that's going to do me. So we'll hit that button once to turn it off. Pull him out. Oh, that's done. So I'll put the time for that up on the screen, guys, if you're interested. But yeah, apparently it'll do that 17 times. I'd say this one might be a little bit bigger than the one they're talking about. So maybe, I don't know, maybe 15 times. But still, for that tiny little unit, very freaking cool. Now when I was talking about things being useful for more than one purpose, I'll show you guys what else you can use this for a little bit later on. But firstly, let's grab the Zero pillow and I'll pump it up with this. So yeah, the Zero pillow does come in this little carry bag, guys. This is probably going to be the last time it ever gets put into this carry bag for the purpose of this video, to show you guys. If you like using carry bags, as some of you guys know, what I just do is roll everything up and throw it into my duffel and compress it down after the fact. I don't worry about putting everything into its own little bag, because that takes up a lot of time, and you know, it's just easier to, you know, like if you just throw that, you know, you deflate it and throw it into your duffel bag like that, you know, it's not going to take up a lot of space, and it's so much quicker and easier than folding it and rolling it and putting it back in that. With this one, I'm not sure which adapter actually fits this one, but because it's such a small thing, you can just hold, you know, I just use the Sea to Summit one and whack it on there and hold it like that till it's done. It doesn't take long at all. It's a bit hard to do it while you're filming, holding the camera between your knees, but anyway. I'm not too sure how firm I'm going to want this thing yet. I've never used an air pillow before, so I'm not going to lie, I have brought my regular normal pillow as well, just in case I don't like this one, because, you know, I've got to get a good night's sleep, guys, and if the pillow don't work for me, then I'm not using it. But willing to give it a go, and if it does work out, if it's good enough, you know, it's going to save me space and weight in my duffel, so win-win. So we don't have a lot of bugs around at the moment, or mosquitoes or midges or anything, but we've got freaking march flies. Look at that. Yeah, I don't know why they're so bad out here. I'm not sure if the repellent mats with the tiny Repel work. What is your problem? It's after me tripod. I'm not sure if the repellent mats work with march flies, but yeah, well, I'll wait till the sun goes down anyway before we try the tiny Repel. Hopefully a few mozzies come out. I mean, I can't believe I'm saying that. I want bugs to come out and bite me so I can test out a product that repels them. But yeah, we'll see how we go anyway. Sun's got you know, ages to go before sunset yet. Anyway, there you go, guys. That's the Zero pump and the Zero pillow, man. Freaking cool. Oh, there's a bloody Marchie in the tent. Alrighty, it's almost 5 o'clock and there's still no real body pests to speak of. But what I might do is get the Flextail tiny Repel ready to go before it gets dark and stuff, and before I've had too many beers to know what I'm doing. So yeah, I guess basically we'll just throw a repellent pad in here. You can put 2 in there or 1 depending on how much repelling you need done. So we'll just open up the old baggie here. Oh yep. So each one's individually sealed as well. So we've got 10 in the bag there. I guess we'll just carefully tear a couple off. So I didn't check these out at home, guys, but you'll probably want to like cut them up with scissors. That might make it easier while you're at home. That way you can just bring however many you need. So yeah, a little case that the tiny Repel comes in, guys. Got a little pouch up in the lid there, so you can cut off however many of these you need and slip them in there and good to go. Anyway, let's see what they look like. There you go. Even got Flextail written on them, so we just slip one into the slot there. It's a nice, nice firm fit there. It's not going to fall out. Get another one. Pop that guy in there. See, obviously, you've got vents on either side that it does its thing and keeps the bugs away. And yeah, there's your magnetic base and your little hook. So that is now ready to go. Got pads loaded in there, and all I've got to do is turn it on once those mozzies start coming down to annoy me. But for now, I think we'll get this fire going. And a bit of a twist to the story, I just checked my sleeping mat and it had deflated somewhat, so I'm thinking there must be a hole in it somewhere. I mean, I've had this thing for so long and it's never popped a hole, but luckily we've got a body of water here, so I'm going to see if I can find the hole. So I do have a patch there somewhere, hopefully. Yep, leak right there. Right on the seam too. I don't know if I'm going to be able to touch that. I tell you what, it would have been hard to find that that leak without having some water nearby, so I'm glad it's happened now. Right, we have patches, so it might be an idea to cut that in half. Luckily my good old Gerber multi-tool has got scissors. Let's see how good they are, eh? Oh mate, perfect. Now I got 2 patches. Keep one of those for later. Alright, see if we can get this on there. Beautiful, man. Hopefully that's the only hole that's in the bloody thing. I'll have to pump him up and see. Luckily I've got my Zero pump. In all honesty, it's probably been needing a wash anyway. Alright, she's reinflated, and just going to leave it on the rock there. See if it stays up. Okay, it's been a little while, and looks like the air bed is good to go. Thank you. Oh, phew, disaster averted. But yeah, I would love to know how that hole got in it, because I've had this thing for years now and I've never ever had a problem with putting a hole in it before. But yeah, so far I've been blessed with no body bugs apart from, as I said, the odd Marchies, but they've even buggered off now. When you want bugs, you don't get them. But yeah, the sun's not down yet, so we'll see what happens. Now, as I was saying, gadgets having two purposes is a really big bonus, and of course the repels insects as well as being a lamp. That's, you know, quite handy. The pillow, of course, you know, you could probably put it out on the ground and stick your feet up on it if you wanted to, but really a pillow's sort of only got one use. When it comes to the Zero pump, as well as pumping up your sleeping pad, it will also get your fire going. Now unfortunately I can't show you that because I mean, I'm the fire building master. No, but like seriously, if you're you know, if you're trying to get a fire going and your kindling and stuff is a little bit damp or whatever, turn this guy on, blow your fire rather than getting down there and trying to get it going. This will blow your fire and get it going. I've seen it done several times. Anyway, some of you guys might be saying, oh, you know, what's wrong with blowing your sleeping pad and your pillow and stuff up with your mouth? As you might know, your breath is full of a lot of moisture. You get a lot of moisture build up in your sleeping pad and stuff. It can go mouldy. It usually does go mouldy if you keep, you know, doing it that way. So, you know, using a pump or, you know, a pump sack to a lesser extent. You know, pump sacks, you're still breathing into it, but it's not quite as bad. But with one of these, you're definitely not getting any moisture into your, you know, your sleeping pad and stuff. So another good reason to grab one of these. Alright, well I think it's time to chuck some tunes back on and finish my last cold beer. And that is cold. You can see the frost on it. It's going well. Time to cook some dinner soon. But meantime, cheers guys. So yeah, the sun has pretty much set guys, and there's really no bugs, nothing, no mozzies, no midgies biting on me. You know, I could bullshit you and say, oh yeah, I was getting hammered and I put the tiny Repel on and they kept them away, but you know, I'm not like that. If I'm going camping at the beach again, which I will be at some point, I'll definitely be taking the tiny Repel and putting it on that low mode, camp mode inside the tent. And hopefully that will keep the sandflies out. We'll see anyway next time I go to the beach. What I'm doing right now is taking a bit of a stroll upstream, seeing if there's any nice deep rock pools up here. It's probably a bad idea considering my level of potential intoxication and the fading light. So, you know, I've got to find my way back, all the way back down there. Yeah, man, this is really nice, eh? Like, I've never been up this far. I bet you there's some nice rock pools up there. I wish there was a bit more daylight. Never mind. Tomorrow's another day. Alright, trendsetters, that is the tiny Repel light. The lamp, it's on low at the moment. I don't know if you can see, but it is lighting up the area a little bit. I'll crank it up to high. That's on full blast. Yeah, the little action camera ain't real good in low light, but you know, I can see over there pretty clearly. It's quite bright. I'm pretty impressed with that little thing. It's you know, for a secondary function, that lamp, it's pretty decent. Rightio guys, quick status update. It's about 9 PM. I went into the tent to grab something out and noticed that my airbed looked like it was half flat again, so I'm like, what the? Threw it back in the water, found another, like a really small pinhole this time, only about probably 3 inches away from the other one. I wasn't going to try and video patching it, but anyway, patched it, and I've got it drying on top of the tent there, so hopefully hopefully it should be right now. Anyway, yeah, fire's going well. I'm probably going to hit the sack shortly because I've run out of alcohol. But yeah, I'll be seeing this in the morning for the Zero pillow report. Right, so that's us. We've got the little tiny Repel lantern on low in the tent. That's what it's what it looks like. Pretty cool. I have managed to squeeze the elastic on the, I don't know if you'd be able to see that, but hang on, let me crank this baby up a bit. Yeah, so I did manage to get the elastic on this Zero pillow over my sleeping pad. I think that's a pretty cool idea, that because yeah, one thing with these inflatable sleeping pads, your pillow does kind of just disappear a lot of the time. So we'll see how that goes. I'll leave it on there for now, see how it goes. Yeah, hopefully this dang airbed doesn't go down again. That's me if it's not, and it's still pretty hot, eh? Yeah, see you guys in the morning. Morning guys, well what a freaking night. As I said yesterday, you could easily manufacture some bullshit story about bugs and, you know, the finding Repel keeping them away, but you couldn't make up the bullshit that I've gone through with this sleeping mat. I swear, that thing, I've had it probably 3 years, I've been using it for 3 years and I've never had a puncture in it. Yesterday, as you saw, I've already patched it twice and it's still going down, like fairly slowly. I had to pump it up twice during the night, but yeah, I mean, you can't make this shit up. So yeah, the tiny little Zero pump's been you know, working overtime keeping that thing pumped up on this trip, so it's good, it's still going strong. Haven't had to charge the battery up yet, so bloody ripper. Probably, to be honest, the Zero pillow from Flextail was the most comfortable thing about my night's sleep last night. Probably not a good test for this thing the way that was, but you know, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to be using it. I'll get rid of my Old Faithful and I'll just use this. It'd be good if it was a little bit wider. I did start off with the strap around the sleeping mat to hold it in place, but yeah, I kind of like to, you know, turn it that way and lay on it sideways and stuff, so yeah, that doesn't really work for me. But yeah, I would like it to be a little bit wider, but I mean, it's pretty good. And you know, it's not like you're laying on a piece of plastic, it's fully covered in this nice fabric stuff, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with the pillow. Anyway, that pretty much concludes my you know, review or whatever of those 3 Flextail products. I know I couldn't test out the Repel very well. It works quite good as a lamp, as you probably saw. I will obviously be taking it with me when I go to the beach next, so we'll see how that goes. You know, you should be the first to know if it keeps the sandflies out of the tent. But anyway, I'm going to be hanging around here. Feel free to stick around for the rest of this video. I'm going to be hanging around here and, you know, having a bit of a swim and whatnot. I'm going to take the sleeping mat, I'm going to pump it up again and take it down to the big swimming hole and see if I can locate all of the holes. We'll find out what's going on with it anyway. I've still got to ride the bike out of here yet, so there will be footage of that. Anyway guys, make sure you check out Flextail's website. I'm pretty sure I've got a 15% discount code for you guys. All that stuff will be in the description down below. I think I may even get a small commission if you guys buy any of this stuff. Now, you know, that all goes to helping out the channel, of course. But I wouldn't be recommending this stuff to you if I thought it was crap. It's really nice stuff. There's a whole bunch of other products they got there on their website, guys. They're all sort of mainly designed for hikers, which, as you know, is good for motorcycle as well, because it's lightweight and compact stuff. So, yeah, big thanks again to Flextail for sending me this gear. It's really nice. Once again, I asked for this stuff. It's not something that I've been randomly sent. I know guys who use it, and I know it's good stuff. So, yeah, check it out, guys. Anyway, yeah, right now it's time for a cup of coffee. Cheers, guys. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, there's holes in the airbed thing. I found another hole along that edge. That's 3 almost fairly evenly spaced holes along the edge. Kind of makes me wonder if it happened while the mattress was rolled up. Anyway, I'll patch this one up and see what happens. There you go, hopefully you can see that. That's first patch, second patch, third patch, all along that same edge. The patches aren't leaking. I'm going to pump it up and maybe go lay on it in the pool down there and see what happens. Just look at this place, would you? So that's the pool I was just swimming in. I'm just leaving the sleeping mat there for a minute. I wanted to show you guys this middle pool down here. That's quite nice. Bombs away, fatty. That's how deep it is right here. Yeah, I reckon this place is a little bit special, guys. I mean, there are places in Australia that are, make this look like a dirty mud puddle, but I mean, for me, having this so close to home, and it's not a tourist attraction, it's not a day use area, it's on a rubbish, horrible track to get in here. You can come here, skinny dip, whatever you like, and you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to have it to yourself. I mean, the only downside is it's not always flowing. It does get choked up with weed when it gets a bit stagnant. I can't even tell you guys how relaxing this is. So good. Just got to figure out how I can read my Kindle without dunking it in the water. Alright, so I did say yesterday that I was going to explore a bit further upstream. When I had a bit more daylight, so that's what I'm doing. Hopefully find another nice swimming hole up here. Rock pool or something. Right, I think this is about as far as I got yesterday, so let's go see what's up here, eh? Sure is pretty though. Oh, this looks promising. Big rocks up here. Looks like brown snake country too though. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, another little waterfall over here. Magnifique. Oh, some big solid rock formations up there, folks. What will we find? Oh, isn't that amazing? What a stunning little part of the world, eh? Magical. Just little waterfalls for days. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Everywhere you look, nice. So yeah, it looks like it's going to get into smaller rocks, smaller pools. A bit hard going up there by the look of it. So I think that'll do me. I'm going to jump in and have a dip. A couple of these pools on the way back. Alrighty, I am packed up, everything's packed up. All I gotta do is put my riding gear on. It's so freaking hot, man. It's like, I think it's about 12 o'clock, it's midday, the sun is directly overhead, beaming down with a vengeance. But yeah, I'm pretty much all swimmed out now. I've done a bit of reading, I nearly fell asleep in the creek there. Make sure guys check out gear.mvdbr.com if you're keen on a effing mint singlet or t-shirt. There's a whole bunch of stuff there in the store. Yeah, alright, let's go. It's kind of sad saying goodbye to a place like this. You know what, I'd definitely be staying another night if I had another cold 6-pack of beers with me and something for dinner. But yeah, man, it is brutally hot out in the sun right now. So heat stroke territory, and I've got to get up this freaking hill. Just quickly check and make sure I've not left one skerrick of rubbish anywhere. The only sign that I was here is a few ashes down there. Alright Josh, it is game on time. No messing about. Alright Hill, let's do it. Probably should have warmed the T7 up a bit more first. Anyway. Come on, baby. Alright, that's the hardest part done, I think. No worries. Although these ruddy bits might be a challenge. Ooh. It's pretty steep, guys. He's struggling. I'm glad I got a brand new golden tire on the back. Well, one ride old. Oh yes. Got to get over this bloody little log here too. Had to cut a bit of this out to come through yesterday. No worries. Come pretty much home and hosed now. Got a long way to go yet, but nothing too hard. Half the time I can't even see where the bloody track goes. Is this the track? I think it is. Yeah, you wouldn't think it was a track. Ow. The bike says 38 degrees, so it's hot. There guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you go and check out Flextail's website. As I said, there'll be links in the description and discount codes and all that stuff, and we'll see you in my next video. Catch you later.